We've torn down all kinds of engines over the last 3 years. Over 170 engines have come apart on my stand or on my tables. And we've seen some of the most catastrophic failures. It makes you wonder, what did it sound like when it blew up? What kind of warning signs, the warning lights on the dash and the sounds of the engine, did people have to ignore for it to get so bad? And I bet you're also wondering why there's a Volkswagen CC behind me. And, well, let's just say I've got the answer to some of those questions. So this is a 2013 Volkswagen CC. It's from a tow lot. It has the 2-liter TSI engine in it, the EA888. And this car was abandoned. This came with the key. The owner forfeited the key and told the people at the tow lot that it did run and drive. But I believe him to some degree. However, once we got into the car and got it powered up, we found a brand new 5-quart jug of oil and a brand new oil pump. An oil pump. In my experience, when an engine has low oil pressure related symptoms, the oil pump isn't the problem. I'm not saying never, but usually it's associated with bearings, rod bearings, cam journals, cam bearings. There's usually an underlying cause for the low oil pressure, and it's not usually the pump. In this case, this car has a very, very bad engine. And now it's worse because I might have blown it up. I blew it up. And I blew it up on camera because I wanted you guys to see what it sounded like and what it looked like from the driver's seat, from in front of the car. Yes, this is going to be a video that some of you may not like, but I'd like to explain myself, and I'll give you guys a chance to understand why I did this. And I know what you guys are thinking. Why would you blow it up and ruin more parts? Well, I'd like to explain my experience with these engines, and that is when these engines run low on oil so many times that it eventually damages the bearings enough to start knocking, that means that that bearing material has traveled through the entire oiling system on these engines, which has wiped out the camshafts and the cylinder head, which is the only other part of the engine that is actually valuable. And I would never sell the cylinder head out of an engine that knocked, because if it knocked, chances are the cams and the head are junk. So I didn't damage anything that I would have sold, and I assure you the core value of this engine is $50. So I don't think I took a big hit here. Plus, you guys will get a video that you otherwise may not get to see. I feel like that's a win. So these cars do look pretty good, and they look modern, and they are quite nice cars. However, they have issues with oil consumption, and a lot of people stay on top of them. And this car has a branded title now. It's a salvage title car with 162,000 miles on it. It has some body defects, like a rusty door. I think this is a commonplace they rust here. Seats coming apart, the windshield's broken, and frankly, it's not worth putting an engine in. As bad as that sounds, this car is worth more in parts than I could profit by buying a $2,500 to $3,000 used engine and then doing all the things to that. Timing chain, pistons, all the gaskets, all of the things that those engines need would have to be done. In this case, this serves better as a parts car to keep other Volkswagen CCs on the road. We've already pulled the engine out because, well, I need to tear it down. Unfortunately, while this car does look good, it just isn't worth fixing. What have we here? A 2-liter Volkswagen CC. What could be wrong with it? Oh, I don't know. Let's see if it starts. I don't know how to do anything, apparently. Hold on. Oh, it sounds good. 2-liter things. This poor car. It's trying. Oh, come on. right, it gave up that time. As you can tell, it sounds wonderful. Almost. We're gonna get it started. Get it floored? There's some bad stuff happening in there. Oh no. I think someone ran it low on oil. I'm being told to floor it. I don't know, this sounds like a bad idea. This is a tough little engine. $162,000 miles. Hold on. I got better. Oh, I put it in gear and it died. Come on. Oh, I see. This came loose. Alright. Try it. Try it now. Try it now. Come on, baby. She's struggling. Oh, did it do that? Yeah. What is happening right now? Wait, is it trying to start by itself? It's trying to start by itself. We got smoke on the cable. Oh, I was trying to put it in gear so I can... I think this jump box is dead. We got another jump box? I think this jump box is dead. Is that dead? Dead? Oh, it's hot and dead, yes. Ooh. Alright. That'll work once. This is a terrible idea. Alright. This isn't gonna work. It'll work! It's not gonna work. It'll work once. It's got the juice. Oh, maybe. Alright, we're gonna put in gear. Oh. Hold on, traction control. I can't do it. Oh my god, we're going really fast. Service now. Bad stuff just happened. Oh, the front wheels are still spinning with me. What happened? Oh. We got smoke.
don't see where the hole.
So something bad happened. I really don't know what happened. You know what? This is what happens when you don't check your oil. It's beeping. I don't even know where this came from. Right here. Oh, something bad happened down there. I can see some bad stuff. Let's put it in the air and see what happened here.
Oh.
We seem to have a misalignment of the AC compressor. I don't know what happened here.
Down there. Zoomed in, you can see it really well right there. I'm trying to help.
It's not working. It's fine.
It's not gonna work.
Let's get it in the...
All right, hold on. Oh, there's a shield there.
I know.
It's shielding it.
Let's see what we can see. Oh no. There's a rod cap. That's not supposed to be there.
Did you say that's an exploded view or?
It will be when it comes apart. Oh man, this is why you need to check your oil more often. This would never have happened if it was full of oil. Can't see much else. I think we... So let's check out the aftermath. Unfortunately, we lost the AC compressor. It took a hit right there and broke the mount, and that's what caused it. There's a rod cap right there. It's very wedged. And a little inspection port, but see, without the inspection port, oh look, a wrist pin. There's a wrist pin. It's good still. We'll save that for the next engine. And on the back side, you know, it's hard to see. Sorry, it's dark, guys. There's another inspection port. This time, no casualties, just the block. So I'll be curious to see what this looks like, and you're going to have to wait for the next video to find out. Another reason it made sense to blow this one up as opposed to something else is the fact that it doesn't have a torque converter. So if the engine locks up, I don't have to take it apart to get the transmission to sell with a torque converter. It's a DSG transmission. It just slides off the side of the engine. As well as, why wouldn't I blow a different type of engine up? I've had other bad engines come in knocking like 6-liter LSs. Well, those blocks have a lot of value and people will fix them no matter what. And the heads usually don't get damaged from rod knock because they're push rod engines. In this case, there weren't a lot of good parts on this engine before I did the deed. That sounds wrong. This was definitely a different type of video, and I understand that not everyone's going to like it, and that's okay, because I'm not going to blow stuff up all the time. I don't like blowing things up. I don't like ruining parts that could be sold or that could have gotten somebody out of a jam. But in this case, I feel like I made the most of a bad situation. I didn't do any of the damage to the engine that caused the initial problem. I didn't starve it of oil or run it low on oil. When I checked the oil before we started the engine in the first place, it was full. It was full of fresh oil because someone had already run it low. The damage was already done. I paid too much for this at the tow lot. I'll be honest with you, I paid like $900 for it, which may seem like not that bad, but that's a lot for a tow lot car. But I assumed that the engine would be good, and that was my fault. It's just like the auction, when they say it runs and drives, it could have a bad engine and transmission. It could be broken, it could be bad, it could have low compression, blown head gasket, slipping in third and fourth, etc., etc. That's one of those things that you just learn from experience, and I still am gaining that experience all the time. So, if you'd like to see the teardown of this engine, well, you're gonna have to wait. Or maybe you catch this video after the teardown's done, but in just a few days, I'll have a teardown on the engine and we'll see how bad it was. It was kind of a lesson to be learned where we want to see what happens in the situation that these engines end up in. Was it super catastrophic? Is it small? Obviously, there's holes in the engine, so it can't be that good. Either way, this was interesting. I don't know that I'm going to do this again for a while. I know I still have to blow up that spotter truck some more, but that's a lot of work. So, If you enjoyed this video, thank you. If you don't enjoy this video, let me know in the comments. It's not something that's going to be a regular feature here on this channel. As always, I love all the comments, all the feedback, and even the criticism. I love it all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, and I guess if you want to watch me crush what's left of this, this is the CC. We've taken all the parts off of this car that we thought we could sell, or think we can sell. Anything with demand or was in good condition. There's only one piece of body work left rear door because it was rusty, wouldn't sell that. And we've already sold a few parts off of it. But if you'd like to buy parts off this car, you can hit us up. I'll leave all that information in the video description. Let's crush it. So if you haven't been able to tell, the B-pillars on modern cars are really strong. If this was a car from the 80s or 90s, it would have been about this high at this point. I crush these cars so I can fit more of them on the trucks that leave with the scrap, but for the most part, I just do the best I can. I don't really spend this much time on them. I just wanted to have some fun today. Remember, only you can keep your car from ending up like this.